behind the doors of secret societies and clandestine fraternities worldwide, lies hidden knowledge guarded zealously for centuries. For centuries, they have been custodians of ancient knowledge. Dating back to the dawn of time, knowledge that perhaps once was public domain in ancient civilizations now extinct. Echoes of more prosperous times. Over time, the rise of totalitarian civilizations and religions plunged the planet into an era of darkness and ignorance, leading to the gradual loss of this knowledge. These entities realized that keeping society in poverty and ignorance would facilitate their dominance. Therefore, one of their first objectives was to attack knowledge, making it disappear from the public sphere and inaccessible to the majority. It was then that some of these secret societies emerged, tasked with preserving and safeguarding this ancient knowledge to survive. They had to remain hidden, and their knowledge became hermetic and cryptic to avoid persecution. Over time, some of these societies became increasingly hierarchical and powerful, and not all worked for the common good of society, but to amass power and wealth for some of their select members. Thus, paradoxically, they ended up becoming what they originally sought to escape through the use of mysterious rituals. Enigmatic symbols and knowledge from ancient traditions, such as Egyptian or Sumerian. These societies could access hidden powers that allowed them to achieve feats beyond the ordinary, and alter reality for their own unique benefit. This knowledge has been deliberately hidden from the masses, so that these elites can maintain their hegemony and power centralized in a few of them, and removed from the majority. One of the most well-known and widespread secret societies is Freemasonry within its ranks. There exists an inner circle of prominent members entrusted with the most secret and powerful teachings and rituals. This rank is known as the 33rd degree Mason. Manly Palmer Hall, a recognized scholar, philosopher and writer, was invested with the title of 33rd degree Mason on December 8, 1973. Upon acceptance into this inner circle, he was invited to learn these secrets. Hall not only acquired this knowledge, but also disseminated it through numerous books on secret societies and their mysteries, thereby providing an opportunity for this knowledge to be accessible to anyone who wished to explore it in Hall's writings. There is a constant reference to a power he calls magnetism. He explores how this magnetism was used by ancient priests and magicians in various cultures. Through ancestral knowledge, rituals, and hidden symbolism, they were able to influence energy matter and access supernatural realms. For the Masons, this magnetism was crucial. They believed it was an invisible network connecting all matter and beings in the universe. Hall claimed that the air itself carried the magnetism of the sun, enveloping us in an energy field. He argued that our own thoughts, emotions, and actions shaped our personal magnetic bubble. He was describing something similar to the aura, which has been photographed through Curl and photography. We also find a similarity in what the sorcerer Don Juan Matus, protagonist of Carlos Castaneda's books, described as the luminous egg. Don Juan explained that upon entering the second attention, an altered state of consciousness, he saw humans as they truly were in the form of a luminous egg, a kind of energy ball. This knowledge is in line with the wisdom present in multiple ancient traditions around the world. Concepts such as Hindu prana, ancient Chinese qi, and the ether that permeates everything in ancient Greece all converge on the idea of a universal energy that interconnects and animates everything in the cosmos. This magnetism that Hall speaks of, or ether, is our own life energy, and by learning to control and use it to our advantage, we can influence the world around us and ourselves by mastering our inner world, our beliefs, thoughts and emotions. We can influence the external world by unraveling Hall's wisdom. We can tap into this knowledge that remains hidden from the majority, allowing us to access those secrets of reality creation. This specific knowledge has been used by some of the most powerful men in history. In today's video, we are going to unravel this issue that has intrigued many people at some point. What knowledge do these secret societies guard so jealously? Can we benefit from some of them? If you share this intrigue and want to understand some of the secrets to becoming a true creator of your own reality, using methods that were once hidden from the majority, then I recommend you stay until the end to fully understand Hall's concept of magnetism. We must first unravel how magnets work in the first place. When we observe a magnet, we perceive its attractive qualities. Similarly, our inner world also possesses attractive qualities, and what it attracts are external circumstances. This is mainly due to our thoughts and feelings together. We attribute them with a specific type of attention. For most people, this attention can be positive, negative, or neutral. When we direct our attention positively or negatively towards something, we attract those same things into our lives. Therefore, attraction can manifest in both positive and negative forms, influenced solely by our attention. When we direct our negative attention towards something we hate, we also attract more of what we hate. For example, you might be trying to avoid something from happening with all your might. But the more you think about avoiding it, the more it manifests. This happens because your predominant thoughts and emotions are focused on what you're trying to push away. Similarly, you might feel aversion towards a certain type of person. But paradoxically, you keep attracting that same type of person into your life. This phenomenon repeats itself in different aspects of our existence, whether in business, personal relationships, or other areas of our daily lives. The crucial difference is that these negative thoughts that attract negative circumstances often occur unconsciously, due to our behavioral patterns, acting as preset programs. We tend to have a series of repetitive thoughts that capture our attention. This attention is equally powerful or even more so than the attention we dedicate to obtaining something positive. This happens because these patterns of automatic negative thinking operate in the background throughout the day, almost imperceptibly to our distracted minds. For many people, it's puzzling why they continue to attract negative circumstances into their lives. Even when they make efforts to make positive affirmations or practice the law of attraction among other techniques. The reason lies in the fact that, although they devote a few minutes a day to these practices, most of the time their subconscious mind takes control. It operates with preset programs running on autopilot for most of the day. As a result, there is often a background of thoughts related to lack, worry, or insecurity. We're conditioned to be in a constant state of alert and worry because society and ruling elites have molded us in that way. If you're always too worried about your subsistence and your future, you won't be able to focus on your present, and your attention won't be available to focus on creating and attracting the life you desire. Just take a look at the news: economic crises, wars, insecurity. So a fundamental thing we must do is reprogram our minds, changing our beliefs about ourselves and the world around us. On this channel, I have several videos that can be helpful in this regard. I'll leave them in the pinned comment to consciously attract positive things into our lives. We need to employ positive attention and make a conscious effort. This involves cultivating feelings of gratitude, appreciation, and love in the present moment, without obsessing over what we don't yet have or what we'd like to change. It's not about ignoring these realities or being unconscious of them, but seeing them objectively without being dragged down by them, and directing our attention towards the positive. It's crucial to focus on what we truly desire from our inner being, and adopt the feeling of our ideal state of being. The key to harnessing positive attention is achieving alignment between the heart and mind. If we feel hatred or fear towards something, the mind and heart unite in that emotion. Normally, these negative feelings carry a great emotional burden, which is why they are powerful. The same happens when we feel love towards something. The mind and heart align in that experience. Therefore, our mission is to train ourselves to align heart and mind congruently, so that we can attract more of what we love into our lives. What is the best way to achieve this? Undoubtedly, it is through visualization and assumption. Visualization is one of the most powerful ways to immerse yourself in that ideal scene. You wish to manifest, attracting it into your life like a magnet. You create a mental image of your ideal scenario, and experience the feelings you would have if you were in that situation right now. This aspect is crucial. Many teachings of various kinds as well as many successful people resort to visualization in one form or another. The reason people achieve their goals is that their hearts and minds are aligned. They are completely focused on the direction they want to move towards. All teachings of the law of attraction and manifestation emphasize the importance of visualization. The problem is that most people do not understand or misinterpret these teachings. Some focus solely on actions in the material world, while others believe that it is only necessary to visualize without taking any action. We must contemplate our existence on this plane as the union of two worlds, the spiritual and the material. Therefore, we must learn to work in both worlds to accelerate our results. But we must also understand where this chain of cause and effect begins. What the true cause is, the true cause lies in the internal world. This entire universe is a reflection of the internal world. Taking action is an expression of your internal world. The law of assumption, together with creative visualization, provides us with a powerful tool to reprogram our internal state and align ourselves with our desired life. In the law of assumption, it is usually recommended to focus on the end result and not worry about the how, because the universe will take care of it. And this can be misinterpreted as thinking that by doing nothing, everything will manifest, and that no action is necessary. Many times that how the universe takes care of may and often does require your action. As Har Ecker said in his book, Secrets of the Millionaire Mind, action is the bridge between the inner world desire and the outer world manifestation. The optimal state from which we must start begins with having a clear and defined goal. That goal or desire must be in harmony with your heart. There must be an alignment between your mind and your heart. Often we find ourselves unable to manifest our desires, and our life seems not to flow due to a lack of clarity about what we really want. So the first step is to define our goals from the core of our inner being, that which calls you from the depths of your being. When your desire comes from that place, and you accompany it with the potential of your mind to visualize yourself already there, living your fulfilled desire, the universe will take care of presenting you with the how. It will do so in the form of coincidences, unexpected opportunities, synchronicities, serendipity. But in most of these events, your action will be necessary. Imagine this situation. You are trapped in a job that does not satisfy you, where you do not feel fulfilled or adequately rewarded. You begin to explore the origin of your dissatisfaction and realize that you long to have more time to travel. As you are passionate about exploring the world and ancient civilizations while documenting them with your camera, then you start visualizing yourself traveling the world with your camera and living from your passion, engaging in activities that fill you with satisfaction. Although you still don't know how you will support yourself financially, you clearly imagine yourself in that scenario, knowing where you want to be, even without knowing exactly how you will get there. One day, during a conversation with a friend, you discover that he has launched a successful YouTube channel of health tips. As he is a doctor, intrigued, you delve deeper and decide to launch your own channel and upload content from your past travels over time. This channel grows and gives you the opportunity to leave your current job and embark on a travel adventure, sharing your experiences and research on ancient civilizations. In this example, the process began with defining where you would like to be in life. Although you did not have all the specific details, you visualized yourself already in action, mentally transporting yourself to the future and bringing it to your present. You maintained an open and receptive mind, allowing you to grasp relevant information. When it presented itself by taking actions based on this information, you managed to materialize your vision into reality. As Jean-Pierre Garnier Mallet's theory of time unfolding exposes, this information could come from our higher self. This theory asserts that our higher self, or quantum double, navigates and explores various possibilities and timelines, guiding us towards options that align with our true being. I'll leave a card above with a video where I discuss this topic. For this reason, it's crucial to be in tune with what our higher self truly desires, with our authentic essence. Because if we're not, these coincidences and serendipity either won't occur, or we won't recognize them when our higher self presents them to us. Each time we visualize something, we can conclude our visualization with the following exercise to do this. You begin by vividly visualizing the scene you desire, then imagine that this visualization gathers into a ball of light in your mind with an energetic exhale. You send that ball toward your higher self, which is in front of you, with the intention that it picks it up and works on bringing you what you've visualized. You can perform this process each time you visualize, especially before sleeping, so that your higher self can explore your potential futures while you sleep, and bring you the best options to your material reality. When awake, we need to put effort into visualizing what we want, and then we need to surrender it to our higher self. It will explore different timelines, as it is outside of time, and attempt to guide us on the path that leads to our best possible future. In summary, what Hall is revealing about the hidden teachings of secret societies is crucial. These teachings confirm what many sages, both ancient and contemporary, have preached since forever, that our mind creates reality, that we possess an immortal soul, and that our origin is energetic above the material. The real magic lies in shaping our present through the use of our minds. This knowledge empowers us because by understanding that our stay here is temporary, and that we are part of something much greater, we lose the fear with which the elites control us, by losing fear and feeling owners of the creative power of our being. We can navigate life with a sense of freedom and confidence, thus step by step shaping our dreamed reality.